YouTube Live. This thing is not sharp. As you see, cannot cut myself. Cut myself. It is not sharp. Dull edges. It is about a song, not a butterfly knife. But yeah, I've been one of these for a while. One of these, I used to have a real one with a sharp edge when I was a kid. Grandfather took it away. Thought I shouldn't have it, and never got it back. He said he was going to give it back to me. I got older and never get back to me. But we're going to talk about EDC. This is another hobby that I'm going to get into. Ballad songs and ones. I just want to mention the real name of these because YouTube is funny about stuff like this. So I don't know why. I'm not using it to harm or hurt anybody. Unless I'm trying to protect myself or anything like that. But usually the real one's not going to come out because they are, you can't possess them person in the state of California. So definitely just messing with them at the house. Other than that, they're just fidget. This one's a fidget tool. That's all it is. Like I said, it's not sharp at all. It's just a fidget tool. I have a few fidget tools, fidget toys that I play with sometimes. It's been a while since I've seen them, but around here somewhere. See if we can get anybody on. Still trying to get used to it. Song. When I was a kid, I wanted to be really good with the real one. Like I said, we talk EDC stuff. Can't show you guys what's my EDC stuff like when it comes to the actual pew. It's because YouTube Live is very funny about the pew. So I actually had my video get a strike on YouTube as I showed a live pew. So bring those on lives. I could film them, but I can't bring those on lives. If you guys into ballad songs, let me know. If you guys are into stuff, you guys want to see more videos about that, let me know. If you guys are into flashlights, all this stuff, I've been liking them for years. This is stuff I like. It just interests me a lot. This right here is a tactical pin. People actually have classes with this too. They have classes that you can take that just as a weapon. It's a tactical tool. Knives, I have quite a few. I'm building my arsenal. Already felt that American. So yeah, knives. I'm a big fan of knives too. And that's why I'm getting more into ballad songs. YouTube again, it is not sharp. Don't take down. This thing is not sharp. But yeah, I'm trying to get more into these songs. I just, like I said, I like knives. I like EDC stuff. Been liking it for a while. This one right here, I found on Amazon. I found on Amazon for, I think, for like $12, $13. So stupid cheap. If you guys want a ballad song, go over to Amazon, search in ballad song. I can put it in the description when I'm done with this video, and you guys can go over there and put it too. Just a little fidget toy. You're sitting there at work or something. I do armed security work. So like sometimes I like to mess with it when I'm sitting in the in the patrol car or doing something. He said, "Can I donate 500?" Yeah, you can. I if you could, but you don't have to though. But yeah. Ballad songs. I'm getting more into them. EDC stuff. You guys like EDC? I'm gonna try to do like dedicated videos to different setups. So I want to try to switch things out too. I don't want to keep my EDC stuff all the same. I want to switch it out to different things. So if you guys have recommendations of what I should use and go look up and different type of knives, stuff like that. I do want to get more into like I forgot what they're called, but they have sheaths to them. I've been doing that all the time. They have sheaths to them, and I like ours a lot. So, but forgot what they're called. Flashlights. Only have this one, but that's something else that I need of to kind of give more of a variety of maybe opinions. Maybe I could do a video on that. I plan on filming a video right now for you guys about a bag that I just recently got not too long ago. 5 jumping jacks. 500. I ain't doing no jumping jacks. I just came back from them a couple hours ago, so tired. But or maybe I'll do the jumping jacks. If I can 100 people in here, I'll do 5 jumping jacks. With my thick self, I'll do 5 jumping jacks. Like I said, if I can get 100 people in here, I'll do it for you. How about 100 people and 10 likes? I'll do 5 jumping jacks. You can see my fat self. Like I said, I'm not expecting it. So kind of figure you were playing anyways. But yeah. I would show my EDC. Oh, actually, matter of fact, I'll show you guys what my EDC is. So this is part of my EDC now. I'll bring this with me everywhere as a fidget toy, just to kind of play with. I have this Kershaw knife. I don't remember what it is. So cute little Kershaw knife. Bam. It's cool. Carry this, or carry a Civivi Mini Praxis. Bam. I think this one, I bought this one. I think I bought it for like 40 bucks or something like that. I was looking for a new knife. Found this one. And then I like carrying a flashlight. I run a light on my CCW carry. This one is a Streamlight mic. This one's rechargeable. If all you got to do is pull out that little piece right there, and you can charge the USB port right there. This one's 250 lumens, which should be sufficient enough to be able to see everything. But yeah, had this in the FDE, or actually I had 2 burnt bronze ones, lost those. Got a black one when airsofting, dropped that one in the toilet, in the porta potty, and I wasn't gonna dig my hand to pull that one out, so I decided. So I've had 4 of these things already. This one right here came with this pin, tactical pin. It came with my USCCA membership, which I'm thinking about switching over because there's too many people out there talking about them, how they don't come through for people. So technically, I do have great insurance. So, but there's too many videos on it, so I'm thinking about switching over. So, like I said, I would show you guys my carry, but YouTube is funny about it. So I do carry. I'll just tell you guys about it. I carry. You're plump. I do carry a Glock 19 with a Streamlight TLR7 X. No, a TLR7. Yeah, it's a TLR7, I believe. TLR7. Let me see real quick. I don't remember because I have a few of them. This one is a Streamlight TLR7A. So it's a TLR7A Alpha. I mean, a TLR7 Alpha, pretty much. This one's, I believe it's 500 lumens, I believe. And I carry a Hornady, no Diddy. I carry Hornady Critical, I believe, in this one. On this setup, I have the FDE Brownell slide. I have the Hollow Sun 507C X2. So I got with the whatchamacallit on top. I forget what it's called. The solar panel. I've had this one for a while. It's kind of dinged up. Like I say, I carry this thing like every single day. I have a Mariglow Co-Witness height sight. I have an aftermarket slide release. I have Train with Purpose trigger shoe. I have goon tape, black goon tape with the magwell, Magpul magwell, and then I have 17 round magazines. I have 17 round magazines. I don't know why I said it all weird. And then that's pretty much it. It's, I'm planning on doing a different slide for it though, for sure. This slide, I don't like the dirtiness of it. It just don't really care for it. So try to keep that off camera. Like I said, they took my last video down. And then I carry this, you guys, if you guys watch the channel, this one right here is the Long Walks, a fanny pack. I do have the bigger version of this, well, the bag that goes to this pretty much. I carry inside this, I bought this one. This is my first holster that I bought. I have a video coming out about that too. About holsters, you know, about appendix carry. I'm a fluffy dude. I'm trying to lose weight right now. I've been going to the gym and stuff like that, but this is the first holster I got. This is a We the People holster. It's a decent holster, you know, beginner holster. Some people use these things full time and they don't want to buy or invest into a better holster that has more adjustable. So I run tier 1 now for my Hellcat Pro and my Glock 19. So I just throw this one in here just to kind of like have something in a holster. I like the hard holsters. I don't like the soft ones that it comes with. I feel like you could still pull the trigger by accident and I want to shoot myself or shoot anybody else. So we're just make sure that we stay safe. It is attached to this in the back. I can show you guys. I already did a video on this, but it's attached in the back with Velcro, and I took the clip, put it in between that, and clipped it on there. So it is kind of decently on there. I plan on doing something different with this, maybe taking the back of this, taking this clip off, taking this strap off, Velcro strap, and then putting some adhesive or adhesive for the male piece of this Velcro and slapping it on there so it's a little bit more slimmer inside the bag. It's pretty slim. It doesn't stick out too much with the pew pew in there. I'll say pew. I'm not gonna say the other word because, like I said, YouTube trips about it on live. Has a little pocket area in the back if you guys are looking for a fanny pack. Like I said, I did a video on this already. You guys can go check on my channel. Carry a wallet, a tactical wallet in there, some change. Usually I just toss my change in here. Just toss it in there so it's out the way. Don't put it in my pocket, right? So it don't fall in my pocket when I get in the car or just anywhere else if I sit down and I'm going somewhere. And then this thing, I always forget about this, but it has little 2 pockets right here. If you guys want to put your wallet or, you know, keys or whatever you want to put in there. I use these because my gun is right there. It just makes it more bulkier. And then you have front pocket. Well, before we go to the front pocket, it has a little grab handle, which I use all the time, right? I have it laying on my couch. I have it laying on one of my tables, and I go and grab it as I'm on the go, slap it on, and I carry it like this across my chest. So that's one thing. You have a little, like a little loop right here. I don't know if you want to attach some keys or something like that, but there's a little loop, whatever you want to attach to it. Maybe something like a little, I don't know, just attach something to it. I never do. I just leave it blank because I want to be incognito. I like that gray. Carry another mag. I don't like carrying in this bag at all, right? But I do extra mag when I do carry in this bag. I pretty much carry all the time in this bag, which I don't really care for. I was thinking about, because it's not quick. That's the only issue. It's not quick at all. I love you, dude. But yeah, I don't like it because it's not fast. So, like I said, extra mag, some headphones sometimes, depends. And I carry the Snake Staff Systems ETQ. Because if you do carry a firearm, you do want a tourniquet. So, pretty small tourniquet. It has Velcro on it. It just attaches to the inside. This Velcro area right here. If you got keys, it's got a little attachment for that too. You can hook your keys on there, right? I like it. It's cool. There's other bags out quicker than this. right? There's a lot of bags out there that are quicker than this. I'm thinking about maybe stitching a little piece in here somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna do it, but I haven't figured that. And then pulling kind of like a pull tab on it, so I can rip those. Not, but kind of like get it open because you don't want to rip it, but pull it open super cool. So thinking about doing that somehow, some way, stitching some little tabs so I can get it open a lot quicker to be able to pull my firearm. A little bit more training with appendix carry than I do this. I just don't really care for this. I do it anyways because it's sometimes it's neat to carry it this way. I do have a what is it called? Leisure carry strip, right? So you carry in your sweats. You can do it with your pants too, but I wouldn't recommend it with pants. I would just carry a belt. Personal opinion, which I'm gonna have a video coming out here pretty soon that kind of touches in that little area right there. But yeah, this is what I carry in. I do have another one that I started off with. That one was a little bit more expensive than this one. The other one that I started off was the Sock P. The Sock P was designed around the Sock P dagger by Benchmade. So it has a little in the back where you pull it out. It's hung up right now, but yeah, that's kind of like how I carry stuff. And then I carry this with pretty much almost everywhere I go. It's just a little pouch. Sometimes I'll keep like money in this little compartment. This one is the garage built Mighty Pouch Plus. I think that's what it's called. I paid way too much for this thing, like 50 bucks when they drop. I paid $100 for it because I wanted one. And so yeah, you have a little zipper pocket. The canvas is pretty cool. It's quality material, don't get it wrong. Dude hand makes these things, which, you know, it's pretty dope. And somebody can hand make these. That's why when he drops them, you better go buy one. And then have a little pocket in the front with this Velcro area, camouflage. And then you have a bigger compartment area where I carry a lot of EDC stuff. I like the orange canvas in the background. I don't know, it just kind of like makes it stick out inside so you can see this inside. I carry like holster pieces. I carry my nail clippers in there, and then a handcuff key in there just to have it. But a lot of this stuff that's in this little baggie goes to my holster for my tier 1 holsters. So just to have extra, just in case, you know, something backs out, a screw or something like that. And I carry another pair of clippers. These are just for my nails. When I was doing jiu-jitsu, which I'm planning on going back next week, I had these in there for that purpose. Just in case I'm on my way and I want to sit in the car and, you know, trim my nails real quick, because you do jiu-jitsu with long nails, you can end up scratching somebody. So but yeah, that's a little compartment area. You have this area. I mean, you can do it however you want. Some people put random stuff in here. A pry tool is another thing I want to get. So it's just kind of like help you to pry something open. I carry this little multi-tool in here that has screw. It's interchangeable. Boom. Flatheads and a Phillip. So it's pretty cool. This one's by Gerber. I think I bought this at Sportsman's Warehouse a few years back. So it has that screwdriver area right there. It has a knife on there. I hardly even use this knife. It's just on there. I just use this as kind of like a random tool that randomly, if you just need a screwdriver. I do use it sometimes to kind of like trim my hair right here, because they get kind of annoying sometimes, especially at work. If they get a little bit too long, or I'll cut something with it randomly. But yeah, they come in handy though. I'm not gonna lie. And then you have a bottle opener right there. It's a bottle opener, and yeah, this Gerber multi-tool. Let's say game over. The Gerber multi-tool. And actually, this goes over on this side. It's just gonna bother me. And then I'll carry a lighter with me, which I probably need to change out because I don't think it's working. Just a regular old big lighter. I just wrapped it in just in case I ever need to light something. And maybe some wood or something like that. Maybe stuff hits the fan and I need to, there we go. It just hasn't been used in a while. But yeah, so I wrapped it in tape just in case I need to start a fire or something like that. I could use the goon tape, throw it under some wood and get that fire going. So and then I carry this little rubber knife, which I thought was pretty cool. I don't remember what this came with. This came with something that I bought, but excuse me, another little knife ain't gonna hurt. So just in case you need to use it for something small or give it to somebody, they want to use a knife, they take off with it and you never get it back. At least you gave them a small knife that you don't really care about. So, but yeah, the thing too, I wear these personally, like them. Let's see, close this real quick so I don't drop anything. But yeah, that's the Garage Built Mighty Pouch. I believe it is the model of this one. Grab. If you want to carry daily, I recommend a very, very good belt. If you guys are really getting into CCW carry, I recommend the Core Essentials. You have other belts. Blue Alpha Gear has the same system. It has a ratcheting system. If you see right here, it's a ratcheting system, which is pretty cool, to be honest. I recommend this to everybody, whether it's this brand, Core Essentials, or Blue Alpha, whatever other brand you can find out there that does the same ratcheting system. But it's pretty easy. It's easy to loosen up. Boom. Let's say you have your holster on the front. Grab a holster real quick. Probably could use this just as an example. So you have your holster right here. Boom, slap it on there. Have it on there. Like I said, you need a sturdy system. Sturdy belt, right? See, that's not really going nowhere. Imagine this around your body and you're running or you're moving and you have a flimsy belt. It sucks because it'll flop if it's flimsy. So if you want to get a flimsy belt and you want to be cheap, go ahead and be cheap, but you're not going to enjoy it. So like I said, you have this right here. You have it around your waist and you want to be comfortable. And you say you eat a fat meal, right? You eat that fat meal and this is digging into your stomach. All you got to do is loosen this. Super easy. Loosen it. And now you're comfortable. What I usually do is I'll sit in the car and I'll loosen this and lop it out a little bit in front of me so it's a little bit more comfortable. So it sits, I'm kind of thick, it sits beyond my belly. And when it sits beyond my belly, it makes it super more comfortable. So that's why I recommend these belts. Because like I said, they're sturdy and they're adjustable. So you don't have to be super uncomfortable when you're sitting in the car. But yeah, this right here, I totally recommend to everybody. And I encourage people that are a CCW holster and you want to carry appendix, definitely go get you a good, solid belt like this. This one was a collaboration between Core Essentials and Tier 1. As you see the Tier 1 logo right there. It says it right there. Flip it that way. So boom, Tier 1. It says Tier 1 right there. So basically that's the whole brand of my holster. My appendix holster is the same. It just has the little piece right here. But if you guys are looking for holsters, there's plenty of brands out there. I would say go with the brand that you think that would suit you best. And you don't have to spend a lot of money like you've seen at first. I did with the We the People holster. Those are good holsters. They're decent holsters. I think they're a little bit cheaply made, but you can get away with it. You definitely can use it. I'll show you guys real quick. So I know some later on. So I get questions all the time about stuff like this, right? and I do a ton of research when it comes to a lot of things. So like I didn't before I carried ECW, I definitely went and bought one of these belts first. So this is my first actual belt, which I plan on getting different colors and stuff like that. But yeah, so like you have your holster right here. You're carrying appendix, right? This thing on here. I can't show you the actual fire, but I can get my training firearm for you guys. So boom blow. It's training. It's plastic, not real. Plastic. Boom. You see what I'm talking about? When it's definitely not on, it's gonna flip, but it is a solid system. So you have it on. It's gonna be pushing against your body. It's not flopping around. I can show you guys a great example of that here in a second. But this right here, super solid. Have it around your body. It's not gonna flop around. You see that? It took a little bit of effort for that to flop around. So, see it? Boom. Super sturdy, right? That's a cheap holster. Very, very cheap holster. I grab a little bit more expensive holster. But, grab the other one real quick. Like I was saying, cheaper holster, fix We the People holster. Not saying they're a bad holster or anything like that. I think they're great holsters when you're first starting off. But if you want to upgrade and spend some money, go ahead and do that. I recommend it because then you get fully adjustable stuff like this, right? These clips right here, they're adjustable. They go up and down, right? With this area that pushes out with the belt, right? Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it helps out a lot when you're carrying appendix. Don't be cheap. I'm telling you right now, don't be cheap. You don't have to go with this particular brand. You can go with another brand, right? These things are just actually got to tighten these. But this one's for my 19. Spend the money. Spend the money. If you want to, if you got multiple different guns, you don't want to spend a lot of money. Maybe you carry multiple different guns for CCW. I don't know why you would, but two guns that I carry all the time is just a Hellcat Pro and a Glock 19. Do you want a smaller one or a bigger one? I'll carry the 19 majority of the time, and then I carry my Hellcat Pro here and there, especially if I want smaller, something that's more back a little bit more slimmer. I carry my Hellcat Pro. But yeah, this is the Tier 1 Excitefos Elite. This one is paired with, well, you can kind of see it in the back here. It's for the TLR 7 Alpha. TLR X fits in there too. I have that one on my Hellcat Pro. But yeah, like I said, these ones right here are fully adjustable compared to We the People holster. They're kind of adjustable. You see those screws right there? They're somewhat adjustable, but not fully adjustable like the Tier 1. And that's where you get, I like it. You can also take this off, this piece right here, this paracord, this red paracord. Take it off. I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, I plan on doing giveaways on stuff like this too, but not this, because usually people build their guns out in a particular manner. You go, if you wanted to, you could run, what is it? Oh, man, I forgot what it's called. You can run a compensator on this. I forgot what it's called. I forgot but everybody's running them right now. It helps it shoot 44% flatter. It's the Radiant Ramjet and Afterburner. So it will fit in this. I have one on mine. But yeah, I have another one for the Hellcat. And this one's a little different. I don't remember the model of this one, but this one's awesome. I like it a lot. Like I said, with the system that you're trying to run, make sure you have a solid system. So this right here, you can take this piece off. This one's a lot easier. Boom. I do have a dedicated video for this for you guys coming out here pretty soon, right? Because I have some time with it now. with whole, so carrying different types of weight, carrying in fanny packs, carrying in the waistband. So do have a video, so like you snap on, super easy. Like I said, that system, if as long as you have a solid system, what I mean by solid system is just a solid foundation. Talking about a belt, right? Clip it on there. They also have other things that you can attach to this, right? I'm not gonna pull out the other thing right now, because it's showed on here anyways. But yeah, you have this right here, super solid. Like I said, you have the spare mag. You can even do separate. People do it separate. Some people do stuff like this, or has the whole setup. Some people add a knife inside the waistband, right? A lot of people like information like this. They want to know what works and what doesn't work. Some people just don't want to spend the money. I'm telling you, this system works. It's proven. I'd rather wear pants than wear sweats or anything else without a belt. Like I said, I have the leisure carry. Don't really the leisure carry is it still kind of flops a little bit, even with string, which is kind of annoying to me, but I can deal with it. I don't carry when I go to the gym. I just carry in the fanny pack that I showed you guys here. That one is a long walk pack. So if you guys are really hopping in, you guys haven't seen that. We're in the long walks pack. There's a series of Vertex bags that I've been getting for a while now. I have their duffel bag, one backpack, 2 fanny packs, a sweater button. They're awesome. They're a great company. I have a little small tiny little rip in my sweater, but that was playing airsoft, so that was my fault. But other than that, the quality, I've been running this sweater for a minute, even though it has a little hole in it. The hole hasn't ripped even more, which I'm very surprised, and I washed it multiple different times. So great quality, like them. But back to this, like I said, you need a solid system. Go and get you a solid system. The belt matters. Don't let them tell you that the belt doesn't matter. It matters a lot. And I'll show you here right now. So I use the bigger setup without. These are pants too. Pants make a big difference. I'll tell you that right now. And the reason why pants make a big difference is because super tight. You want them to be kind of loose, not too loose. I don't like baggy pants. When I was younger, I did. I don't like baggy pants now. I think it's stupid. I don't think they're usable when they're too bad. I'm gonna take off this belt right here. These a bunch of stuff right here. This belt right here, no bueno. I'll tell you why. I'll show you why, actually. So this right here, this is another belt. This was by 511 Tactical, which those pants are the Apex pants. If you guys like 511, I run is the Apex pants. I love them. I do have the Tac Light Pros and then a couple other ones. So, but those are my favorite pants. I have the shorts, the Apex shorts too. Love those. Have another brand when I during the summertime. I have 2 pairs of them. They're the Vertex. Vertex. No, they're not Vertex. They're Victos. I have 2 shorts that are Victos. Awesome shorts. They're thin. They're super comfortable. But like I said, you don't want to run. You definitely don't run a belt like this. It's a lot more flimsy than this belt is, right? See that? It's a lot more flimsier, and I'll show you why. So I'm gonna grab this holster, even with this smaller holster. Right? So you're wearing this. You decide to put your CCW on, right? That's a good example right there. Right now, I won't even go on because you don't have that solid foundation. But look, it doesn't help out at all. It automatically flips. It's literally upside down. You guys see the big difference in the foundation of the belt itself. Don't go cheap. Spend a little bit of money. Have a solid foundation. These belts are not even expensive anyway. You spend $50, $60, I think $60 on the Core Essentials with the ratcheting system. This one is a collaboration between Tier 1, is the holsters I got, and Core Essentials. So all in total for this whole setup, it's probably over $260 for this whole setup, which some people don't want to spend. They want to go cheap. if you want to go cheap, go cheap. If you want to buy the We the People holsters, like I said, I don't have on anything bad to say about the We the People holsters. I actually use this as a holster inside of my fanny pack, and it works. So I definitely use it. This right here, and like I said, make a big difference. Your foundation makes a difference when you're carrying CCW. So it don't matter if it's a smaller one. Like I said, don't matter if it's a small. It makes a difference. 13. So you have that one right there, right? And I'm gonna show you guys this one. If you guys are still watching, if you guys keeping up, take this one off the Cap Pro. So you have this, right? Let's go this way. Have this on here. I'm trying to go light as possible with this, so you guys even see the difference. Get the real thing, but stick that in there. This is gonna work because it's a trainer. You guys see the big difference? How it just didn't flop over. I'm barely even using. I'm not trying to go in the front of it, but you guys see the difference? That makes a big difference. Trust me, it does. You guys thinking about spending the money? Spend the money. Like I said, don't cheap out. Don't be like, oh, I don't want to spend money because it's too expensive, right? This setup is a little bit more cheaper. If you guys want to run a 19, this holster right here is a little bit cheaper. They do have other options. They have the Exifos Elite. That one right there, remember what model that is, but they have multiple different setups from Tier 1. So basically, this is a whole Tier 1 / Core Essentials collaboration. So, but yeah, like I said, this thing right here is phenomenal. I love it. I think the only thing that bothers me would definitely be my gut, my belly. That's the only thing that bothers me. And it bothers me, why? Because when you're pulling out and putting, it feels like I'm wrestling with my belly. So I'm saying that you cannot carry appendix. You can carry appendix or being kind of chubby, but yeah, this one right here, I love this setup. I didn't want to go cheap. I watched a bunch of videos of people carrying appendix with solid belts, and then they're talking about how they're running cheaper belts and how it makes a big difference. It makes a huge difference, right? The way you carry. So if you're carrying like this, you don't have to worry about that gun flopping back and forth and going into your gut, like flopping back over that way. As you guys seen here a second ago, with this here, this one is a cheaper belt. Let me go ahead and take this out. I wouldn't say that it's a cheaper belt, but it's a belt that you don't, because I don't think this one was cheap. This is a 511 belt. I think it was like 40 bucks. You see that? That's a no-no. That is a no-no. And they do have other belts. You do have a Constantine belt, right? You have a Hunter Constantine. And you're like, oh well, the backside is pretty sturdy. Unless you want to flip that thing all the way, it's still not sturdy as that Core Essentials. It's more sturdy in the back, but it's not as solid as the Core Essentials. So when you have stuff like this, right? You don't have to worry about it. It's not gonna flip over. I'll put that trainer back. And I'm still not worried about it, right? You've seen that other belt. You see how much it flopped over. You see that it was having issues staying, right? You don't want a gun falling out in front of everybody. You don't want to have an issue. You're a thick guy like me. That belly can help tuck that gun. It actually helps like a lid for a holster, kind of like a Savariland holster. So boom, yeah, I would say definitely spend the money on it because you're not gonna regret it. You're not gonna regret a belt like this one. You don't have to buy gray. You can buy a black one. You can buy multi-cam black. You can buy they just have a bunch of a variety of different colors and leather belts and something that will suit you. I've actually recommended this to people and they actually bought them. So most definitely, this belt is super solid. I run all my holsters on this belt. Love it. and I won't go with any other belt besides maybe a Hunter Constantine. They seem like a solid system. So Core Essentials does have a collaboration with Hunter Constantine too, with their belt. So basically what it is, it's an elastic on the back side. So this whole back of the belt is all elastic, right? It's elastic, and then in the front it's solid like this. It's very solid. So like if you're carrying it, and then instead of having this ratcheting system, the only difference about it is it doesn't have a ratcheting system. It has like a loop, so it loops on a piece on this side to keep it hooked, and then like I said, it's still stretched, which it shouldn't bother you too much, because it is, like I said, you wouldn't have to adjust it like this one is, because this one's solid. For Constantine, you definitely would have to, which I plan on getting one here pretty soon to add it to the arsenal, just to have it just have it on there. And then if maybe you're putting down, maybe have it to where it can stretch a little bit more, and I can see it working for a lot of people, like this system does, where you just you pretty loosen it so you can have your gun out more. What I usually do when I sit in the car is I move it out forward, so it's kind of sticking like this, so it doesn't interfere with my stomach. So, but yeah, it's all like I said. Holster, if you want to go to cheaper holster and buy this belt, just to spend a little bit less, want to go with the we the people holster, right? And work too. It's gonna work. A lot of people carry 19s. I carry a 19. It works. So I'm not gonna sit here and bash on the people holsters. Nothing bad to say about them, right? Boom, it works. Don't have the little piece to push on it, but it works, right? Boom. Solid system. No matter what you're running, whatever holster you prefer, right? If you're getting into it, you don't know too much about holsters, right? I have out the waistband holster, duty holsters. I have IWB holsters, and I'm finding what works and what doesn't work. That's just kind of the thing that I either figure out myself. So, like I said, you definitely want a solid foundation, solid foundation. I love that belt, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. But and that's just a Hunter Constantine belt. But yeah, I do have a dedicated video coming out for holster. If you guys haven't yet, you guys haven't seen how to buy if you guys live in California, I'll put this pew back in there so it's not laying on the table. But yeah, I have a dedicated video of how to buy a gun in the state of California. If you guys haven't seen it yet, if you guys don't live in California, a lot of the stuff is still the same. Some big differences is in some states they go through the same process, and you get to take the gun home that day. You get to take the fire home that day. So California, we have the cooldown period where you have to wait 10 days to be able to take a pew home, which kind of sucks. Hopefully they get rid of that pretty soon. Shout out to a lot of the people that are fighting back against that, the Firearm Coalition and a couple other companies that are trying to get rid of. They actually got lawsuits against it. But like I said, the stuff, solid. I recommend, like I said, belts like that to a lot of people, and they go and buy them. I have another brother from my church. He's a correctional officer, and he invested into one, and he said it made a big difference. So definitely invest into your craft. If you guys enjoy stuff like this, go and invest. You can do videos about it. You can recommend it to other people. Maybe you might have maybe just over time, just buy things here and there. Don't have to spend money all at once. All this wasn't purchased all at once. It was purchased through a time frame of a few months. So, but like I said, if you guys haven't seen the video gun in the state of California, that video is like top in its category. So I have over like 40,000 views. I'm just trying to rack it up. I'm trying to, try to put more content out for you guys. It's hard, especially I don't make a lot, so things super expensive. That's why I want to be able to get sponsors. I don't want to be hung by sponsors or be stuck with them. I want to be able to leave and be like not feel like an attachment to things. But I do want to am one thing I do want. Um, I enjoy pew pews. My brother, he has a lot of them. He lives in Texas. I'm more of the guy that will get it done. Like when it comes, removing sides, putting parts on it. I don't get frustrated. I figure it out, and I'm pretty good at it. So, but like I said, if you guys haven't seen that video, go over there, give it a view. Even if you don't live in California, a lot of the stuff is still the same. How to buy a firearm. If you guys, if it's your first time buying a firearm, don't be afraid. You do have to have a lot of legal stuff. Would say your ID, proof of residency, and that's for a lot of states. Just go over there and your family depends on you. Defend, protect your family. I would say protect your family, and that's one good way to protect your family is having a firearm in the house. Don't worry about spending too much money on gear that let that come later on. One thing that you gotta mention is spend your money on training. Spend your money on training. And the reason why I tell you this, I have a video out. It's on my channel. You can go over there and watch it. I thought I was a good shooter. Right? I would tell people, oh, I'm good at shooting. This is that. I passed my test for my exposed firearm permit. But honestly, I went to the range, took a pistol class, and I sucked. I sucked. My instructor, which is a leader at my church, he actually made me a lot better. Way better than I was before. Like I said, don't worry about this stuff too much. You can just invest into training, and I recommend it so much because training is so essential. When you pull out that pew pew, every round is attached to you. It has your name on it. So make sure you get the training. Make sure that you spend the money. Don't be cheap and be like, oh, it's too expensive. No, pay for it. Don't opt out on it. Do it. If you don't have the money, save up. I don't fully have to take more classes, but I do plan on putting a little thing aside where I'm able to invest, where I'm able to take a couple classes a year, right? So I have a set up for if I make money, I'm able to send money over there, and it distributes in a certain area. It saves the money by itself. So thing that I think you should invest in is your training. Your training is so important. I have force on force training. I have situational awareness training. I have awareness, force on force. What else? One pistol class. Jiu-jitsu a little bit. I gotta go back. Jiu-jitsu is coming in here pretty soon. So if you guys want to see videos on jiu-jitsu, it's just, a thing. It's a tool that you can use to protect your family or anybody that's around. You can help, be an asset, not a liability. What other training do I got? It's force on force training, force on force, situational awareness. I have a couple classes that I did. The legality of carrying a firearm. That one was last year. All these classes were last year. My firearms, force on force, legalities of carrying, the legal aspect about carrying a firearm. You research yourself, which I got to do a lot more research and just kind of keep up on it and refresh my memory. But yeah, all that stuff it matters. It matters when it comes to how you respond. So how you respond, it can, the outcome can change everything. So I mean, your response to that situation can have a major different outcome how you respond to it. So for instance, if I pull out a knife and pull out a gun, there's different legalities to that. Personally, that's why I'm going to jiu-jitsu, because if the case does come up and I could take him down to the ground, you see guys out there, guys pulling out guns, pointing at people, and yeah, that's good. Especially if there's no imminent threat, if there's no can be any bodily harm, a knife, a firearm, a very blunt object. So yeah, there's no reason to pull out your firearm. So yeah, so all these tools, they matter. So I was even thinking about throwing pepper spray, or maybe finding a holster maker. I was thinking about making holsters myself, right? I probably still would rock these holsters. I ain't gonna lie, but making a holster from 26 taser. My taser, I run that thing every single day at work. Pepper spray, I resort to pepper spray too when I'm at work. Pepper spray is a good tool. In the state of California, you can carry a 2 ounce pepper spray, but if it's above 2 ounces, right, you have to have a permit for it. I have a permit for it. So my permit, I can carry a 4 ounce bottle of pepper spray. So they're not going to trip on me because I do have a license to be able to carry that, and I have training for it. Taser, I had a permit from Taser. They technically don't expire. Mine, on my permit, it shows that it expires, but they don't expire. So yeah, it's take the, like I said, take the classes, take a pistol class, take some jiu-jitsu, or some type of martial art, right? You don't want to beat the person up. De-escalation, another class that I had, de-escalation. That that comes in handy. The way you talk to people, the way you respond to people, it makes a big difference. Standing there and someone walks past you and they have let's say they have a shiesty on, right? A lot of people nowadays that they kind of think a shiesty is, like, everybody's wearing them nowadays, right? Everybody's wearing them, whether you're from the street, right? You call yourself a thug, right? You're a gang member and you're wearing a shiesty. Not everybody's wanting to start problems, right? So if you can start a conversation with somebody, kind of bring that situation to a kind of like tense to a lower level, right? What they called it in the de-escalation class, but we take it from a, let's say, a five, because you don't know what's going to happen, and you take it all the way down to it. So you're still watching the person, making sure they're cool, watching their every move. You're not judging them, right? You're watching, you're seeing what their hands are doing. A lot of people consider that judging, right? Anybody that has a shiesty on, I watch them. It's just a person I do. I watch them. I'm not judging, right? But with a mask on, you get away with things, right? Even with cameras, if you have a mask on and you walk into a store, it just seems kind of off to me, right? So I just watch people like that. Even with the hoodie, I'm not saying these people are going to do something, but it could be a possibility that they can do things. So what I do is I'll make them, I won't make them, but I'll say, hey, how you doing? Or how's it going, right? And you kind of like start, right? And it kind of throws them off. So they might having a bad day. They might be going through something, and you might just make their day because you said something that, hey man, have a good day, right? And you completely change their, because everybody's been rude to them all day. Somebody threatened their life. You don't know what's going on. So, like I said, de-escalation, you need it. Take a de-escalation class. It helps. Like I said, take any other class. The class that I want right now to get done is a stop the bleed. I should have took that with my church a while back. They did have one, and I missed it. Usually all their trainings I usually go to, well, ever since I started doing the safety team at my church, because they provide a lot of the training for free. Because I do safety team at my church, but yeah, for instance, take classes. I do need to stop the bleeding class. I do carry a tourniquet. I plan on ordering here pretty soon some practice tourniquets to kind of get my kids used to it. And I'm gonna get the smaller ETQ ones that I have in my fanny pack for the kids. If you guys know, the tourniquets don't work for kids, which I just recently found out. Didn't know that. You're always learning, right? You're always learning, and that's a good thing. If you're always learning, it's a good thing that you always learn something new. So for instance, like I said, the cat kits, they don't work on kids, so I carry this snake ass system. I plan on getting more. I do run a Vertex bag, medical gear. I have quite things in there. I have a cat tourniquet. I have a packing gauze. There's stuff that I need to be trained on, right? I have I would say some verbal teaching from you know, the guy that does a lot of my training, but it's nothing like physical. We're actually doing it. I haven't had that yet, right? He's physically talked to me about it, like, this is what you use it for. This is what this is for, right? And he'd break it down, but I missed the class pretty much, and I should have took the class. But yeah, other than that, that's what I carry for my EDC stuff. I would love to show you guys the pew pew that I'm carrying, but live is against it. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna. When it comes to holsters, when it comes to pouches, EDC stuff, I'm about it, man. I'm about it. Training tools. This one actually was given to me from a coworker. This one's from Manteca PD here in California. That was given to me. I didn't steal that thing, just to let you guys know. I didn't steal it. Somebody gave it to me. I don't know if they stole it, but they gave it to me. So that was given to me as a training tool. What else? I have a timer. That's another thing, another training tool that I have on hand. I have a timer. What are the training tool? I need to get a practice taser, like a one like this, the X26, because that's what I carry. But yeah, other than that, if you guys want to see a holster video, because I'm thinking about filming the holster video first, or if you guys want my bag, let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see the bag first, the next bag that I carry. I was looking for a bag for a while. A lot of people carry the 511, the real small one. I forgot the model of the bag, but everybody that does the safety team all carry the same bag. It's either black, gray, or tan. I think no, nobody's carrying the tan one. Everybody has black, and it's in one gray one. So I wanted to go a little bit different because everybody's carrying. Let me show you guys the bag real quick. But so yeah, this is a bag that Vertex just recently came out with. I love it. You know why? Why I really love it? Not that it's from Vertex, but look at the size of it. Just look at the size of it. Right? This is about the same. It's actually a little bit bigger, right? Long ways than width, right? So it's about the same size as that 511 bag, which I have one. I have a tan one to carry all my. This bag right here is awesome, right? So it's kind of like that long walks pack in a way. It has a little compartment right here where you can throw maybe a shiesty or a shamag, whatever you want to throw in here, maybe some snacks or whatever. But this bag reminds me of a Ninja Turtle, like a shell. I don't know why, but it does. So I love this thing. I carry this in my car all the time. Like I said, I have actually got to take out the radios that are in here because they were going off. But yeah, so has a little compartment right here. I'm not gonna go into great detail. I'm just gonna kind of show you guys real quick. Medical gear, Sharpie radio, a tourniquet, scissors, another knife in there, a tool by a real avid, right? Some tools in there, quick clot, just the radio, right? SWAT tourniquet. The radios I usually use at work because I usually have this bag sit in the car. I actually got to take these out and charge them now that I think about it. One of them was on. One sticking out, not the one in the pouch. It was on. I hear people talk all the time on them, and I'm like, what the hell? What's that sound? So I forget to turn it off. But yeah, like I said, you have that little pocket area. You have this grab handle. I'm just kind of running. This thing, you can put a ballistic in it, so you can carry it like this. Boom. Just kind of run through it real quick for you guys. It does have some little pieces right here if you want to attach something to it, maybe some keys or something like that. Have a CCW compartment, which if you're running stuff in here, you definitely want to put this in here because it does make it super bulky. and it kind of hurts. I wouldn't say hurts your back, but it kind of puts pressure on your back right here. So you can add Velcro. It's Velcroed inside, and then you have this area for some glasses right on top, right there. Boom, that area. I always buy the black bags, and then I expect for you guys just to be able to see it, right? Which specifically for reviewing backpacks, right, and EDC stuff, so you can be able to see it. So if black on black, this table that I have all this stuff on right now, it's a black table, and you guys weren't able to see it before because I have a lot of black stuff, black bags, black fanny packs. I just like black, so I think black kind of, it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. I like black camo, but camo sticks out like a sore thumb. Multicam sticks out like a sore thumb. So like I said, you have this big area too, which you can put like a tablet. I put my tablet in here sometimes. You have this Velcro area, Velcro right there. I have some stuff in here too, not a lot. Some magic stuff and just little stuff here and there. And then you have like one of those, should be in here somewhere. I think they do have one in, no, it's not, it's not in here. I just attached that tool right there just to have one, right? Then you have this little area inside here. So throw that panel in there, that ballistic panel. This unvelcros and you're able to shove it in there. So other than that, I was looking for something different. They just barely came out with this bag, which I'm planning on doing a review. That's why I'm not doing a super in-depth review. I plan on getting the bigger version of this here pretty soon. My wife thinks I'm crazy because I have a lot of bags. These bags are made for different applications. I don't just buy the bags expecting to use them everything. This one definitely, it can be an everyday carry type of bag where you don't want to carry too much. Maybe you're carrying just medical gear, a couple there. I definitely want to carry my CCW in here. And the only reason why, like I said this ago, this backing right here, right, sucks because the imprinting presses against your back. I don't recommend sticking your phone. Like I said, I'm planning on doing a video about this, and you guys will see it here pretty soon. It's annoying. I already tried carrying it like that. I didn't like it. So I took the stuff out to see if I would like it without the stuff in it. The whole point of a bag is to be able to put stuff in and to be able to put your CCW in there. Maybe if I threw my Hellcat Pro, maybe it would be better, but it's not that much thinner. So either way, you still have to have a holster inside of there because you don't want to shoot somebody or shoot yourself. Definitely try it out before you wear it. I would just say that. Try it out before you use it. Run it for a while. Once with this, see if you like it. This right here, I'm definitely not carrying my CCW in here. It's either going in the fanny pack or in my appendix. So, but yeah, this is the Urban Ghost by Vertex. About something dollars on Amazon and on their website. So sometimes you can find deals on these things on Amazon. Oh, cool little bag. It's a sling bag. It's not a backpack. You can switch sides on it too. You can take that clip and move it over to the other side. Boom. See that clip? Take it from this side and move it to the other side. So pretty cool. You got a grab handle. You actually have two grab handles. You have this one in the front and you have one right here. So pretty cool bag. Vertex Urban Ghost. That needs to go back in my car, or actually needs to go back in my car until I do the review on it. So another video that I need to do is the contingency bag that I have. It's a duffel bag by Vertex. That's another good bag that I carry for work directly. I use it for work. Use it directly for work. Everything that my vest, my duty belt, my taser, my pepper spray, of course, everything's already on the belt, but I take that off and throw it in that bag after I'm done. So that bag actually is right here. It's kind of hefty, but my work bag. You have a compartment right here in the front. Of course, you have this bigger compartment right where you store all your major stuff. I carry my belt, my vest in there, and it all fits. All of it fits in there. And then you have a compartment right here, side, right here, as a second compartment, kind of tucked off to to the front a little bit. I'll show you guys that a little bit. So this part, you have some Velcro area right here, and then you have this kind of a secret techable. You can put like a pistol in there, but I don't see why you would, but it's there. I didn't know either. This thing is, if you're trying to get to something and it's on this side, you actually have this little Velcro area right there. And I like this thing because it kind of turns into a backpack. You have some grab handles on the side to be able to grab it if you just want to grab it and throw it in the car real quick. The grab handles, like I said, the backpack straps, so it turns it kind of into a backpack. I actually bought it because I was working at a street by myself, and I would throw my rifle in here because the town literally had cops at all. There was no cops around for miles. If somebody tried to come inside with, like, there would be no way for me to fight back. I would lose. So I used to bring that with me. I used to take it apart because, you know, stupid laws. You know, you got to be able to have it a certain length. So I would break it, put one piece in, put the other piece in. It would all fit. My vest would fit in there, and my belt. So with this, like you said, you have Velcro in the front. You have a little area right here to put your name tag. If you work at a police department, maybe you have this laying around, you can put a little name tag right there so people know your name. I don't see why you would in the first place. You should be just leaving your bag around. Maybe in a locker room or something like that. Maybe sitting there, you go take a shower. I wouldn't leave my bag around. I just don't trust a lot of people. But yeah, so this little area, you can put your name. There's little, you know, they always come through with their stuff. Like I said, these come off. So if you don't want to use the belts, and I thought with the backpack, these things come off. And the only thing that sucks about these things, right? The only thing that sucks about these things is they pop off. I don't pop off, but they do. So you have one on this side, one on that side. You can also take this, strap it on there so you can grab it too. You do, like I said, these Vertex bags are very customizable. They're kind of on the expensive side, but I like them a lot. You do have inside, as you see, all my gear, right? YouTube, there's no pew-pews in here, right? Just letting you know. Holster, vest is on the bottom, right? That's my vest down there. Has plates in it. Like I said, these are fully customizable. Tactigami on this side. I have some tactic just right here. Have this little pocket right here. There's pockets on. There's one side built in with this mesh with this red, which Vertex, I love what they do with it. They put this like red accent with the zipper. I think it's a YKK zipper. And then you have the two pockets in the front. You can't really see it, but they do have two pockets. If you want to throw some gear in there, small gear, whatever it is, you can throw it in the front so you don't lose it. But yeah, I actually have something here that I need to take out now. But yeah, this bag is pretty cool. I carry it. I use it every single day. I go to work, I carry this bag. It comes in handy, especially if you're wearing the fanny pack and you carry in there. This thing does not get in the way at all. Throws in your back just like a backpack. If you want to carry it, you can carry it. Like a duty belt and vest. Everything fits in there. You can fit other stuff in there, smaller stuff in there. Maybe something, a couple more things, size of a holster. You can get away with like 3-4 more things. So there's a lot of room in this bag. This is a 48-liter bag by Vertex, the contingency bag. They have a bigger version of this, a way bigger version of this. This one, like I said, is 48. That one's, I like the 48. It's not too big and it's not too small. I actually use that bag kind of traveling. It works. Clothes and stuff in there, put what I need to put in there when it comes down to it. So it works. There's nothing to complain about with that bag at all. Of course, always going to be pros and cons with everything. I believe that wholeheartedly. You can love something, but there's always a con about something. For instance, this bag right here, there was something on it, like the little they're coming off. But this is a cheaper version of what they already have, right? It's just so people can get into it and don't have to spend a lot of money. Like I said, some of the fabric, but I think almost every single day. So I don't expect it to be perfect, right? So with that being said, it's a good fanny pack. It's a perfect fanny pack carrying. A lot of the stuff I don't cheap out on. I don't believe in cheaping out on your gear. I do plan on building different stuff for different things, like a go bag and a bag. This bag is kind of like the Urban Ghost. That bag's for the car. It's also to be able to carry around. Maybe if you're going to the park, or if you're going for me to church, or anywhere else, right? You carrying all your gear, all your medical gear. You want to carry in a bag, but you don't want a suit bag to be able to carry everything. That's a perfect bag, perfect size. Or that other 511 bag. I just didn't want to be like everybody else. A lot of people are not carrying this Urban Ghost by Vertex, so I wanted to be a little bit different, and I liked the style of it. It kind of Ninja Turtle shell look to it. So, right, so it kind of looks like a little shell on your back. So I got a big back, so it looks pretty small on my back. You can laugh if you want to, but other than that, that's all my EDC stuff. I'll continuously updating you guys when I get new things. If I change anything out, I plan on doing another video here pretty soon. I want to change out some stuff, just like switch things around, try new knives, try different fidget toys. I'm into these ballad songs right now. If you guys like songs, let me know down in the comments what brand is very good for a very affordable price. Like I said, all EDC stuff. I like stuff I've always have, even when I was in the world and I wasn't following Jesus. So, but like I said, all this EDC stuff, it all plays a part, right? This plays a part, play a part, lights play a part, right? Lights play a part. To be able to see, identify people at night, pen to be able to write things down, play a part. Right? Knives, like I said, they play a part. You can cut rope, you can cut things. They play a part, sometimes a very major role in what you're doing. So don't skimp out. Don't try, well, I don't need an EDC. I don't need to carry a knife. I don't need to carry multi-tool. I don't need to carry a flashlight. I don't need to carry a pin, right? And it might be something that you need to write down, but you don't, right? You might be able to need to see something. Maybe you have a flat tire, right? You can't change it. You can't see the bolts, right? Because you don't have a flashlight. Multi-tool. Maybe you carry a holster that has screws on it, like has screws, right? You can't tighten your screws without a multi-tool, right? You can't cut some wires, right? That's why I like this one. It has scissors on it. Can't cut wires without a multi-tool. A knife, you can't cut maybe some rope that's attached to something that's about to do something bad, right? Boom. This solves it. All these things have a purpose. They're there for a purpose, right? Bored out of my mind, play with this. Need to cut something, use this, not play with it. But yeah.